finally found the transmitter. I was looking everywhere for it. I thought, uh-oh, I know it's the one I want because it's the 3-channel one. The Savage had the 3-channel transmitter, and all the Rushes had 2-channel transmitters. This is a 3-channel transmitter. I can't remember if I've changed the crystal for another car in the past, but I will work it out. So yeah, here we are. This is my Savage 21. Had it since it was brand new. Bought it in brand spank new 2000. I think it was 2004, something around there. Anyway, when the Savage 21 was a new thing, you know, HPI just bring it out, and I got one for Christmas one year. So let's take the old R clips off. This isn't the original body shell. Is somewhere. Oh, there it is. There's the original body shell, but it's definitely seen better days, and I come across this one and I decided to put this one on it to try and keep the other one, at least so it doesn't completely fall apart, because I like the originality of it. I like to keep things original. So yeah, I'll stick this over here on this load of old pots and bottles. Lovely. So the last time I run this car, it ended up upside down in a massive puddle, and the air filter went underwater, the whole engine went underwater. I don't know, I can't remember if all the servos and the receiver went underwater, and the failsafe. Got a little bit of corrosion on that plug there, but everything went underwater, and then it stopped and it hydrolocked. But we did get it running afterwards, although it seems as though we may have some kind of corrosion in that old piston. Oh no, there we go. We're going. Yep, we're right. We're going. I thought we'd rusted up then for a moment. Anyway, yeah. So let's try and get it going, shall we? What we got in here? Oh, hello. What bloody was that? Oh, the top of the lid just come off and fell inside the tank. That's handy. There's the washer. Alright, I'll have to get that lid out from inside that tank. First job, get the lid out from inside the tank. Alright, there we go. You'll have to bear with me because my camera is actually broken. A little screen on it. I can't see anything because it doesn't move anymore. So you're at the moment, to me, it's all upside down and also back to front. So it is a little bit difficult to do. Can't really line things up as good anymore. Where is it? Alright. It might just be easier just to take the tank off, I think. Unless I can get in there a screwdriver. I might be able to get a screwdriver in there. I haven't got a lot of time actually, because I'm supposed to be doing some work to my garage today, which, to be honest, I'm really not in the mood for doing. I don't want to be doing it today, but it's got to be done. I've got just so much other stuff that I'd rather be doing. I don't really want to be messing around, fanning around doing fences today. There we go. Right, there's the lid. That's the part that fell off. I don't really know what that's all about. How about that fell off? Anyway, let's stick that back on there where that belongs. And we'll try and work out the lid. I might have to get another tank. This is only the second tank. I've only ever had 2 tanks. I only had to replace the first one because it had a hairline crack, and it kept leaking all the fuel out. And then, and this is a long time ago. And I was always like, well, where's all the bloody fuel going? I'd put a full tank in it, I'd blast around the field, and it'd run out, and I'd be like, what the bloody hell? What's that all about? I might have to super glue that on, because that's just going to keep coming off, isn't it? I wonder if there's meant to be a screw in there or something. There's loads of dirt in that tank. Loads of dirt. Ah, there's an old C-clip. Was that meant to hold it on? Nah. Right, let's crack out the super glue. Let's crack out the super glue, and then we'll super glue that on. I wonder if I can hold that out with a screwdriver. I need a longer screwdriver. Let's crack out the super glue. Up. So we've got some industrial grade super glue HV. Good stuff, this. This morning I super glued my car tyre together on my car. Because, well, it had a hole in it. So I super glued up the hole. Anyway, let's put a little dab around the edge. This stuff is vicious, man. There it is. This stuff's vicious. It sticks to absolutely everything. And yeah, I got my finger stuck to the screwdriver, and then I couldn't get that off. So I was going around with a screwdriver stuck on the end of my finger. And then I stuck that to the bloody rag. So I had a screwdriver stuck to a bit of rag stuck to my finger. No, the rag was stuck to the screwdriver stuck to my finger. Oh man, I managed to get it off in the end. But yeah, a lot of my skin went with it. That was vicious stuff. Anyway, let's let's leave that a minute. Leave that to dry, and we'll come back. Right, we've got power in the receiver, which is good. I don't know how much power, but we've got some power. So I need to find some batteries to put in the transmitter actually, but let's fill up the tank with a bit of nitro. Don't ask me what percentage this is, I have no clue. It's been sitting in this bottle now for, I don't know, over a year. I can't remember what I put in the bottle, so it's just nitro fuel been sitting in there. Could be any percentage. I usually have 20, 25 and 30% nitro, so it could be any of those percentages. Anyway, let's get the old, could you see enough there? And maybe you're a bit too low, are you? Let's put you up a little bit. Is that better? Is that better for you? Oh, that must be better. Sorry if you was a bit low before. A bit difficult. It's like I say, it's difficult to judge it because the camera's broken, so I'm kind of working a bit blind. Let's have a blow down this tube and we should see it priming. Oh, better. Oh, there it goes. There you go. Did you hear it go in? It went. And that's how you know it's gone in. A lot of people have trouble with that kind of stuff. A lot of people have trouble with the priming. You know, they're sitting there pulling on that pull start for ages, but they haven't primed it properly. I say to them, you watch it go round, and you can hear it go as it goes into the carb. Then you know that it's in there. It's blowing any of the air out, and you're ready to rock and roll. That's how you know. A lot of people do struggle with that. I do get a lot of messages on the Instagram about people that can't get their cars started. And once I explain to them properly how to prime it, they know. Right, let's get some batteries to put in this transmitter. So we need 8 AAs. 8 AA batteries. Alright, so I've got the transmitter for the Mini T. Who remembers the Mini T? So I've got that transmitter, that takes 8. So we'll just steal the batteries from the Mini T for now. If I can get it off. There it goes. There it is. There we go, we've got 8 AA batteries. Let's stick them in. Take these out of here first. Oh dear. Oh no. Got a little bit of leakage. Oh bloody hell, you lot. Never leave batteries in things, man. Because they have a tendency to corrode a little bit. Oh, we got a little bit of corrodage, but that's alright. We can clean that up another day. Hopefully the battery's alright still use them today. I'll clean this up another day. Right, stick the old batteries in.
Motion at your stick-up cam.
Bloody hell. Right, are we ready? Yay! We're on. Let's turn on the receiver. Good. We've got some steering. We've got no throttle. Alright. Oh, there it goes. The throttle itself was stuck on the carb, but now it's open. Brakes. Don't really care about brakes right now. We've got throttle. Not full throttle, mind you. That needs to be adjusted slightly. Do you know what it is? No, it's not a weak servo. It's just needs to be adjusted. Oh, perhaps it is a weak servo. Yeah, it is a weak servo. Yeah, got a bit of a weak throttle servo, so it don't go all the way. Right. Here we go then. Let's stick that one in. I don't know if this glow starter's charged up. I'm just going to take a chance. The charged up one is in the car, out on the driveway. So let's see, shall we? I don't think that's charged up. I don't think that's charged up. Got another one here. Got another one. This one. Let's try this one. Maybe this one's charged. It's got a bit of dirt in the end of it. Let's try it. Might have to go down on the floor so it's easier. I might have to also stick one of these glow starters on charge. Don't know what I've done with the charger. Oh, that's going to go. Right, let's get it on the floor. Right, you lot, I'll put you back there. Like that. That's going to go now, I think. Hopefully. Ah, I thought that was going to go. Normally when they go tight like that, it means they're going to go, because the glow plug's heating up the fuel and it's exploding as you're pulling the pull start, giving you more compression, and normally you can tell perhaps that glow plug's not quite good enough. Don't think we need any more prime. No, I'm giving it a bit though. Alright, I'm going to go and charge up the glow starter. Back in a bit, you lot. Yeah, so they're all flat, so I've just put this one on charge. We'll have to wait a few hours for it to charge up, I suppose. But this truck, I've said to you lot many times in the past, I mean, this monster truck has been like my little faithful companion since I got it. I used to take it everywhere. It's got a lot of problems now. Most of these screws are stripped out, they're just kind of in there. The threads have all stripped. I used some wood screws to try and hold these on. They've been broken off. A while back I come across these aluminium axles and all sorts, and aluminium parts. I come across those quite cheap on eBay, so I got them and stuck them on. Got that pipe to match. Yeah, the original air filter was the nuts, because it was in the cage and you just pushed the front in and away you went. It was now that perished and that went completely. So actually, I don't think, have I still got it? Oh, it's here. There it is. The sponge perished and I couldn't get a sponge to fit it, so I had to get a new air filter. But there it is. So you push the front in no screws involved, no nothing. It was brilliant, this air filter. But I couldn't get a sponge for it to fit it properly. So I just got this new genuine HPI air filter and put that on it. Yeah, it's a brilliant monster truck. I got the Savage 21. I wanted the Savage 25, but they were more money. Well, in fact, I didn't even know I was getting a Savage 21. My mum and dad bought it for me for Christmas. They know I wanted an RC car. So they just went down to a shop, because back then the internet wasn't really a thing. I mean, the internet was there in 2000, but you didn't really go on there to buy things. And so they just found in the yellow pages an RC shop, went down there, picked out this monster truck for me and bought me that for Christmas. And come with a VHS videotape of the instructions on how to start it. And it had the Savage 25 on there, and I wanted the Savage 25 after I saw it. I was like, I've got a Savage 21. Oh, but the 25 does wheelies, because on the video of the 25 BB engine, that done wheelies, and the 21 didn't. You could get the 21 to wheelie with a knack, but the 25 would wheelie just with a full throttle jab, and you'd be wheeling. So I wanted that, but I never got one. All I'd done was, when I eventually grew up, become 17 and got a job, I saved up a bit of money, went down to the Heath's RC models actually, and I bought myself a K4.6 engine, which is this one, to put on it. I've still got my original engine that was on this car, the 3.5 21 engine with the heatsink jabbed in the middle there, in the top. This is the original engine that went on this. But as I say, when I grew up, left school, got a job, saved up £120 and went down to the shop and bought a K4.6 engine, because that was the brand new engine at the time. The brand new engine at the time, K4.6, had only just come out. And I went in there and I said, I'll have one of them please. And I was so happy with myself. Stuck it in, and it's a brilliant engine. Of course, now you've got bigger engines. You've got the 5.9 and whatever it is, and the fit in there, the bigger engines. But the 4.6, it's a nice engine. Yeah, lovely. It's still got the original servos in it. It's even got the original receiver, because we're still on AM. Original steering servo, original throttle and brake servo. It's even got the original failsafe that I put on it back in 2004, whenever it was. The throttle a little bit weak. The servo saver on it's a bit dicky, but it's alright. The steering one, don't really do a lot unless you're actually moving, but that's alright. We don't need to be steering unless we're moving, do we? So that's alright. Nice. That's been charging now for about half an hour. Don't know if it's worth trying to give it a go or not. I don't know how dead it was. I might try and give it a go. If not, I'll tell you what I'll have to do. And I'm surprised none of you lot haven't had a go at me for it. I'll have to get one of those glow starters that you just connect to a battery, like a LiPo or something. That way I won't have to wait for them to charge if one's gone flat. I can just find a battery somewhere, hook it up, and away we go. But I haven't got one, so I'll just have to rely on the numerous amount of glow starters that I've got. Let's give this one a go. It's been on charge for about half an hour. Let's give it a go. Excuse me, see if it works. If it doesn't, I'll charge it up for a few hours and we'll come back this afternoon. because the time now is getting on for 25 past 8 on the Sunday morning. So if we'll see if it works. If not, we'll come back. Right, have we got enough power? Is the glow plug itself even working? I mean, that is the ultimate question. We had a fire. We had a bit of fire. I think it would go if it had enough power. With one fire. Right, I'm going to charge it for a bit longer. Back in a bit. Oh, really? Look, I've got this one and I've got this one. I don't know if they've charged or if anything, but this is worth a go, isn't it? Well, I'm going to put it on and charge. Right, that one's dead. Let's try this one. Oh, I don't have a very good connection. All dead. Right, while we're waiting for that one to charge, I've got my good glow starter. This is the one that I've been using recently, so this one should be charged. So let's do this, and we should have fire in the hole, hopefully. Ah, yeah, we're gonna go. I knew it was getting too low. You can always tell when it's going to do that. Little bit of advice for some of you lot there. You can always tell if it's starting to get a little bit sort of a little bit blocked up sort of thing with oil or fuel, or the revs are getting too low, because you can hear it get deeper and start to make little tinging noises. Alright, just a little bit of advice. A lot of people don't realise that. You can hear it and you think it's going to stop. Give it a rev. I didn't rev that quick enough then. You need to give it a bit of a rev, bring the RPMs back up and it'll be alright. There's a lot of, probably got a lot of water in there still. Stall. I've got a stall somewhere. Oh, there it is. Oh. There it is. Put it up on there, look. Oh no! I'll do it that way. Oh, that's a bit of a bastard. That one don't fit on the stall. Let me go and get another different stall and we'll go from there. Right, look at all the oil come out of there. All that is oil, that is. From the fuel. That's probably a mixture of fuel and oil, to be honest. We might have to give it a little bit of an adjustment, because it's very rich at the moment. I think it was winter last time I run it, and you need it richer in the winter, and now it's summer. We can lean it out a bit. bolt that is. Don't go touching that with your hands. Bloody blimey, you lot. A lot of tuning needed, I think. Let's lean it out quite a lot. I mean, I've done half a turn so far. Let's do another half. It's a whole turn I've done lean now on that low speed needle. I think what we need to do is we need to actually run it, like actually drive it. Because even though I've leaned it out quite a lot, still not very happy, is it? Yeah, it's definitely not very happy still. One more go. I'm not going to keep doing it in there because it's bloody loud. Too much, but yeah, man, I'm happy with that. That's quite a good result. At least it runs alright now, ish. Needs a good drive. We'll give it a good old drive. What I'm going to do is I think I'm going to take it with me. I'll take it with me tomorrow to work, and we'll give it a good blast around, I reckon. Nice, considering they all went underwater. You know, you can always bring them back. Well, most of the time, as long as it went revving at really high revs when it went underwater, because then it could bend or snap the con rod, it could do some damage excuse me, to the piston, block, crankshaft, snap or bend the crankshaft. You could do the little bearings in there. There's all kinds of damage you can do, but luckily it was ticking over, and when it went in the puddle I was walking over to it, because you know there's nothing to run, is there? I was just walking over to it nice and calmly, and I thought I'll get that, because I thought the air filter was above the water, but it sucked a bit in and it stopped by itself when it was ticking over. So there we go, that's that, my friends. Anyway, what I'm going to do when I take it out, I'm going to eventually finally get the third gear to work, because many years ago I put in a 3-speed gearbox, because it came originally with a 2-speed. I put 3-speed in because it come up. I bought that from Heath Sausage models as well, but I've never managed to make it change into third gear. It only just goes 1, 2 Well, it might be 2, 3. I might be missing first gear, I don't know. But it only ever has 2 gears, and I want it to have all 3. So when I finally get the engine running properly, and I'm gonna get it to change into 3rd gear, we'll get there. The little adjustments down there and that little thing there. Thanks for watching, you lot. I'll catch you on the next one. Hopefully when we take this for a little drive. All the best. Enjoy yourselves. Have a nice weekend.